welcome to this very special lockdown show. We're going to be outside. It's a bit rainy, a bit stormy, so we're going to do some bubbling, but it's going to be mixed results, I think. So, we're using some different equipment. First of all, we're using a bubble net. Bubble nets are great for bad weather because they do pick up the bubbles in the stormy weather, and you get a really nice blanket of bubbles. So let's just show you how that works. Get that, and then now if there's a breeze, that will pick up the bubbles and send them your way. If not, what I can do is I can force the breeze by spinning the net around, and we'll get bubbles going everywhere. That's what we can do. Sizes of rods. This is a big one, okay, this is a medium-sized one, there we go, and this is the little one. And the great thing about rods is, unlike blowing a bubble or using a hoop, this gives you a much wider circumference on your bubble. So if we use the medium-sized one, see if we can get a bubble. Bear in mind, it is stormy and rainy today, so we're doing the best we can. There you go. Probably not the best demonstration. And we're also using this, which is called a garland, because it's got a series of hoops on it, all connected together like a nice chain, a nice garland, and that will give you a kind of bubble effect. And finally, we're going to use the traditional bubble sword, okay, which gives you little bubbles, but they will float out and give us a nice effect. So that's what we're doing today. We are fighting against the weather today, unfortunately, but we'll give you the best show we can. we're going to show you some really cool things that you can do with bubbles. First of all, you need to get yourself some fairy liquid or other soap liquid. You need to get yourself some water, and if you can, and this is not absolutely necessary, but I like it, a little bit of glycerin, which you can get from the chemist, okay? Once you've got those 3 ingredients, then you need about 10 parts water, 2 parts fairy liquid or other soap, and you need a little bit of glycerin. Once you've done that, hands into the bubbles. And get your arm pretty soapy. And then have fun. Once you've made your bubble, hold it with both hands because now they're both soapy, so the bubble will stick to your hands, and blow very gently. Okay, once you've done that, and you've really started blowing with the bubbles, you can make a jelly bubble. Jelly bubble on a jelly plate. People say to me, Captain Calamity, where do baby bubbles come from? Well, here we go. So you can create your own baby bubbles from one single bubble. What I like to do as well is I like to get a nice thick milkshake straw, like this one, look. Okay, you dip it into the bubbles, make sure it's nice and wet. Okay. And then blow a bubble. Blow another one underneath. Blow another one. And another, and another, and another, and another. Before you know it, you have a caterpillar which can come together and then... Another cool thing you can do is put a bubble inside a bubble. Let's give it a go. Let's go to my little straw. Bubble sits inside a bubble, just like that. Let's do it again. There it goes. What else can we do with bubbles? Well, I like playing around with cardboard tubes, do you? Once you have a cardboard tube, blow your bubble, catch your bubble before it lands on you. Do that again. I'll be prepared this time. There it is. And then, what can we do with it? Blow into it. And blow on it. We can attach other bubbles to it and have lots of fun. Now, here's something really cool that you can try. Get yourself a magic glove, and that's one of those stretchy ones, the one size fits all. Get it onto your fingers and your thumb, and then see if the bubbles will attach themselves to it or bounce off it. So again, we'll make our bubble. Okay, there we go. Now, there we go. You can see the bubble is bouncing on the glove. You can also bounce it on your arm if your arm has got hair follicles on it. Probably. And you can practice the different materials that the bubble will stick to as well. Ooh, stuck to my arm. There we go, look, it's there. One more thing we're going to do before I leave you, and that is just a little bit of fun. We're going to add an ingredient into the bubbles. And we're going to create a very, very special bubble indeed. Here we go. And this is a volcano bubble. Once you've made a volcano bubble, why not try putting a bubble inside a clear bubble? Here we go. There we are. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that insight into the world of bubbles. It's a world I really enjoy being part of, and I hope you have a good play and learn lots and lots of stuff playing around with bubbles and getting cleaner the more you play. Well, I hope you enjoyed that bubble spectacular. We were fighting against the elements a bit, but we did create a few really good bubbles. Keep watching the YouTube channel. Be safe, be smart, be smiley. See ya!